simple, easy layout here. Bend it, slide the swivel down, and clamp it closed. These frogs are absolutely ridiculous. Now that is a fish, people, right there. Here's the release. Beautiful fish. Hey guys, J-Town Bassman here. So today I went to Gander Mountain and I got some new stuff for my reel here. It's a Black Max by Abu Garcia. It's a good reel, Baitcaster, and it needs some maintenance. I'm going to do some maintenance on it, and I'm going to put new line on it. I got some Suffix Elite 12-pound monofilament in the low vis green color. So I'm going to be lining that, and I'm going to show you guys that, and maybe in another video, because right now I'm just going to go over, you know, the Baitcaster in general. So a Baitcaster is a very nice reel. They're a complex reel for more of a experienced angler, and although beginner anglers are able to use these, you gotta start off by really practicing with it before you can become proficient at it. So I'm starting to become more proficient at it myself, as I've only had it for a little while now, but you know, I'm starting to use it more, and I'm becoming a little bit better with it. These reels are very versatile. You can use them. I'd say they're a lot better than spinning, just the way that they perform and the things you can do with them. So let's just get started and go over the basics of a Baitcaster reel and what's on it and how to clean it and everything. So right here, you have your arm, your main arm that you reel your reel with, and there's two little grips here that are very nice, usually very nice grips, rubber. And then here you have, this is the same for really all Baitcasters. You have your star drag here that loosens by turning it to, if you push down, it tightens. If you push back, it loosens it. That's your drag. Here you have your one of your braking systems. This one is your line control, like how fast your spool spins when you release it. And you adjust this on a lure to lure basis. Really, even when you're fishing, you're always messing with this button here. So it's really good to know and how to use this. And the way I do it is, you know, I want my lure to, I'm going to hold my pole at a 45-degree angle in the air, and I want my lure to fall at a nice, steady, but really slow drop. That tells me that I'm right where I need to be, and when I cast, I'm not going to backlash. Now here is your button, and it clicks back in when you click your reel, and all Baitcasters have this. It's a spool release, so the spool is then free spinning. And this reel in particular has a flipping switch, and what the flipping switch does is when you push your button down, your spool is free to spin, but then when you let go of the button, it stops the spool. So it's almost like you clicking the handle, but you're not. You can do it all in one fluid motion with one finger instead of having to use two hands. So on the right side on the left side of your reel is your magnetic brake. I usually keep mine on max or pretty close to max. Usually some have about numbers like 1 through 10. And I usually keep mine from 8 to 10, but most of the time it's on 10. And then I will adjust my other braking system over here. This is so that you reduce your number of backlashes, yet you can still cast a pretty good distance. And you could change it. It all depends on you, really, on how you want to change it. So now I'm just going to show you how to clean a Baitcaster and how to oil it up and everything. So the things you're going to need are a nice little good stack of paper towels, because you don't want to get any of this lubricant on your table or wherever you are. This is a Ardent Real Butter Reel Oil. I got it from Gander Mountain for $8. You're going to need just a regular paper towel and then two cotton swabs. So right here on your Baitcaster there's a button. You're going to loosen that, and then you're going to turn down on your Baitcaster on the left side. This pulls off and pulls your spool out. So here's your spool. You have a free rolling bearing right there, and then this is the side that goes into your magnetic braking system. This is what the magnetic braking system looks like. There's magnets here that are controlled, that help stop the spool when you're casting. And right here you have a bearing. So you want to stand up maybe and you can get a better angle at this. I don't know. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to take your butter oil. You just want to kind of put a few drops on that bearing system. Now you just want to put your spool back in and just kind of turn it a little bit just to get it going in there. And then when you're done with that, you want to kind of just take your cotton swab. See all that dirt I just took off of that? That's what's gonna gum up your reel. So then you just want to kind of get some of the loose stuff out of there. Make sure you don't leave any of the cotton in there. And then I'm just gonna do a couple more drops right there, just like that. Okay, so now on the inside of your spool here is another bearing. So that one is right here. So you really can't get to that one as easy without taking the whole reel apart. So I'm not going to take the whole reel apart. I'm just going to drop a few drops of that in there, and I'm going to go get my other cotton swab. I just kind of take some of the dirt out of it. Alright. Then continue again with a few more drops. Now for your bearing on your free rolling bearing, all you want to do is just take a few drops and put it on there. Take your cotton swab. Get kind of some of the dirt off of there. And then put a few more drops. Okay, so now we're going to reassemble our reel. Putting the spool in, our side plate, tightening our screw, and look how nice that spins. Got a really nice feel to it now, nice and lubricated. So you can see we got some dirt out of it, which is good. And after, I recommend that you if you're constantly using your reel, to do it every 2 weeks, just to take it out and just kind of lube it up, and it'll ensure that your reel stays healthy and lasts for a long time. So if you have any questions on a Baitcaster, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And if you want to see any more details on a Baitcaster or even on a spin casting reel, I'd be happy to do a video. I'll probably do a spin cast one anyway, but so yeah, that's a Baitcaster. It's a very good reel, guys. Like I said, I wouldn't, if you're comfortable with the spinning, I would stay with spinning, but if you want to try something new, go ahead and try Baitcaster. The Black Max is a good one to start with the flipping switch and everything, so I recommend that one, and it's pretty cheap too. It's about 60 bucks. So so thanks for watching. Subscribe, and as always, be safe fishing and have fun.